How do you like Poky High?
I like it a lot. Like the area, like the kids. Can't complain. Like my classroom.
So, what's your least favorite hour? Is it fourth hour?
It's definitely fourth hour.
I'm in that class. But thanks.
I know. It's not you. It's definitely not you.
That is really, They're loud.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of talkers in that class.
So, do you want kids? Do you have kids?
No, I'm currently single.
So, is that do you like working with kids?
No, I love working with kids, and I've always wanted to be a parent. Something that interests me was family consumer science, and it kind of covers everything I love to do. And kids just happens to be something that I love.
So, do you plan on having kids? Because, you work with kids, and
oh, yeah.
hopefully you're planning on having kids because you work with them. Then you'll be like, I'm a teacher, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, I love kids. You're good. I do love kids.
Yeah.
I plan on having 4 kids, I hope.
Wow. That's a lot of kids.
Yeah. And there's something I was...
So, where do you come from?
I come from Ryrie, Idaho, about an hour away from here.
That's fun. So, why did you come here?
Well, I went to BYU, Idaho, and then I first got my teaching job in Nampa High School in Nampa. And then another teacher that was working here before that was retiring. She contacted me and said, would you come work here? And I interviewed for the first year, and they offered me the job, and I turned it down to stay at Nampa another year. And then I came here
for the
second year.
So did you turn them down for this class?
No, I turned them down to come to Pocatello so I could be closer to family. Yeah. Not necessarily teaching teen living. I like teen living, so that's mostly what I teach this semester, or try.
So would you teach English?
Would I like to teach English?
Yeah.
I don't have a degree in English, but it's one of my favorite subjects to do. I do enjoy spelling, grammar, writing papers. It's something that I love to do, just another aspect of things I do.
Do you like reading papers?
Do I like reading papers?
Yeah.
If the paper is written well.
No sloppy handwriting,
Yeah, sloppy handwriting can be difficult and also sloppy grammar and spelling.
One time I was grading this paper, and it was this kid, because we had to grade this, it was for English, and we had to grade if they spell it right, and I was and he had really bad sloppy handwriting. I was I don't know if that's a K or a C, or I was you just mark it wrong. I was no, I spelled it right. I'm oh.
Exactly.
I'm
that's the pains of being a teacher. You gotta learn how to read everyone's handwriting.
I think that's why you guys make us type it most of the time. You have to type it, and I'm what?
Yeah. If I had working computers in here, then I would make you type it all the time.
Mr. Curl, he makes us do articles, and he's all, you have to type it. And I was I'm writing it down. And he's all, nope, you have to type it. And I was okay.
I think it's a good thing. The ideal world would be having a computer per student in classes, but this world is cheap.
So, what's your favorite, I don't know what to say. I know what I'm saying, but, I don't know, put in my words. Cooking activity. What's your favorite cooking activity?
What's my favorite cooking activity? Oh, man, there's so many cooking things I love doing. I think I didn't teach it in teen living, but I do I love teaching knife skills. Seeing students hold the knife, someone gets cut. I know it sounds morbid, but it's kind of funny.
They start to freak out.
Yeah, they freak out. Or if I cut myself, then the class thinks it's hilarious because I'm the teacher. I think knife skills is a lot of fun, especially when they get to the area where they can do it fast and efficient, and the correct sizes, the different types of cuts. So I always think that's kind of fun.
What's your favorite, I know in teen living you do the cooking prompts. Is that what they're called? Cooking prompts, where you have every Friday?
Yeah.
And you cook. What's your favorite food in that?
What's my favorite thing they've made this try? I don't know. The donuts were a lot of fun. Every week they're pretty fun, I think. Chicken Alfredo, a lot of people like that one. Man, what else have we done in that class?
We done chicken out. I don't know.
I think the celebration lab, cookies, we've done cookies. I think the celebration lab that we'll have on Friday will be the most fun for me and for everyone.
Could you try them all?
And I get to try them all, and then I go home and I make the recipes that I like the most. Or they come out as a complete disaster because it wasn't my recipe, it's someone else's recipe that the students give. So it's always like the most learned lab and also the most stressful lab. I have to say the lollipop lab was pretty fun, but also the most dangerous lab we probably do because of how hot the sugar is and how fast it burns your skin.
That was my favorite. Because I love the suckers and like,
Wish they had better flavor though, right? Tasted like cotton candy.
No, I love, like my mom's friend, her mom makes suckers, and I remember when I was like little, and she only made them once, and it was for this wedding, and she made them, and I took one, and I ate it, and oh my gosh, I fell in love with those suckers. And then I was like, where is the recipe? She's like, I don't know, it's somewhere in my garage. And I was like, you should find it. And then she's all, I will, wait one day. And then I came in, and we were making suckers, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are the suckers. I was like so excited. Yes. And I was like, Mom, guess what I got to do? She's like, what? I was like, I got to make the suckers. She's like, So I talk about it all the time. I'm like, all the time.
Suckers are fun. It's a good skill to learn.
I like the molds.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like the weird molds and stuff.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite meal?
Personally, I have to say like home style roast beef, mashed potatoes and brown gravy, and like corn. I don't know. Just reminds me of home. Something my mom makes every Sunday, or a lot of Sundays, I guess. And
so it's mashed potatoes and corns and green beans and what else?
And roast beef.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that reminds me because my mom makes tater tot casserole, and that's all that has in it. That's my favorite. It has tater tots on the top.
Just a good combination of everything you love, right?
Or corned beef and hash.
That's how I am. Yeah, I don't know. I love soup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. I made a Olive Garden Zuppa Toscana soup last night. Delicious, if not better than Olive Garden's. I'm just saying. Hi.
You must like knowing how to cook.
Huh?
You must like knowing how to cook.
Absolutely. I like to try different things as well.
Yeah.
I can't make the same things again and again and again, or else I get bored. And so something new once in a while is.
Have you tried to make
fun.
buddy salad?
Huh?
Have you tried to make buddy salad?
A what salad?
Like buddy salad, you know?
Like Muddy Buddies?
No, Buddies. Have you been to Buddies?
Oh, Buddies? I've never been to Buddies.
Really?
Is it a good salad?
Yeah, their salad's so good. And my dad tried to make it, and he put too much blue cheese. Blue cheese is like the best. And he dumped like in our bottle. I was like, no, it's not. It's not good. And
It's
then,
moldy cheese, right?
yeah, that is not good. I was like eating blue cheese, and I was like,
Yeah.
no. Yeah. So, what's your favorite outfit that you wore this year in Teen Living?
I don't know. I'm pretty plain and kind of like sloppy, I think, with outfits.
Like I look at your outfits every day. I look at your shoes that you wear, and I was like, that's why I asked you. I was like, what's your favorite outfit?
I don't have a favorite outfit. I think I'm a sloppy dresser.
That makes me laugh because like whenever I walk in, I'm like, where's my strap? You see outfit? So I'm like,
Hopefully I don't look too messy. This is I channel one of my friends, Rita, today. Yeah, big chunky scarf and messy hair.
Clean up our stations after we're done cooking. So like, do you go through all the dishes and clean them again
Oh no.
to make sure they're clean?
No.
I was wondering.
No. I let the next, I guess, hour determine if they're clean or not. They usually will tell me, and then I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta mark down points on that group. Yeah. So oftentimes I'll come up with like a greasy, oily container that they didn't wash correctly. So
I think it's hard to get off grease.
Huh?
I think it's hard to get off grease. You do
Grease.
use a lot of Dawn.
grease is hard to get off. Also, hot water will take it away. But yeah, I like my kitchens clean. I get pretty picky with it. And it drives me nuts because at my old school I had a teacher never cleaned. She never, like, her students just left a huge mess all the time.
Really?
So in my
Dishes?
Oh yeah, like I went in one day and I went to grab a bowl out to make something for the preschoolers that were coming in that hour. And I was like, oh, there's water in there. So I went to go put it in the sink and it came out like a booger. Like it slid out like a slimy booger.
Ew.
And I determined it was an egg white that some students didn't wash. You know, and the teacher just never really cared, never really checked. The kitchens were always unorganized and dirty. I feel like here it's pretty organized and clean, and we do a cleaning lab at the end of the try every year, so gotta keep my kitchens clean.
I feel like at my house it's like everywhere the dishes, like the bowls.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I always feel like a kitchen and a living room is where people go the most when they come to visit you, and if it's not clean, then it looks like a pigsty and they judge you on that, I guess.
Yeah.
That's just how I've always felt. And so
Me too.
kitchens, if it's clean, and if your living room's clean and people come in and
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
you're classy.
you're a classy person, you're a clean person,
They're
I like
I want
you.
to be like you. And I'm like, yeah, you
Yeah.
do. And then they come over on the weekends and they're like,
Yeah, I'm sure they don't really care, but
I care.
yeah, I care.
I
So-
care, like when I walk into somebody's house and like I see like one of my friends, they like had like so much stuff everywhere and I was like, oh, because like I have OCD and like I had to clean. Like I went to my Nana's friend's house because I was in California going to Six Flags and stuff, and we went to her house to like stay the night there, and like I don't know what her situation was, but like her house was like a hoarder's house. I'm so sorry to say that, but it was like that. And like I stayed up all night cleaning her house. I didn't even know her, and I just stayed up cleaning her house. And then she woke up and she got it a mess again. I was like, you know what? I'm leaving today, so it doesn't matter. Clean, mess up your house all you want.
It feels that way. I know. I had a roommate that was just super messy. And I remember one day my roommate Elsa, she came up, she was texting me and I was in class. She said, I'm just so fed up. I can't stand this anymore. Erin is just super messy. I cannot do it anymore. So she came home that day and there were just piles and piles of paper everywhere in the living room, on the couch. So what she did is she picked them all up in her hands, took 3 or 4 trips into her room, which was right there, and just threw it in there. Just threw it. Didn't really care. And then when she was finally mad enough, she sat down on the couch, put her arm down, and a needle went into her arm because my roommate had left a needle in the couch. Right? That's how bad it was. And finally, I had to have a talk with her, tell her that we don't live like pigs and we don't want people to think we live like pigs, so she had to clean up a bit and do her part. Made her feel really bad, but had to be done.
Oh, that.
So I guess that's another reason why I like clean things. I like things clean.
Yeah.
So.
That's probably gross.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was about to tell you something, but then I totally forgot. I totally forgot. Like, that's so gross. Because I was like totally listening to your story, and I was like, gross. My brother's rooms are like a tornado.
Scary.
I'm like, whoa, what? My room's not that perfect, but it's okay. And yeah.
Yeah. My room's not perfect either because no one goes in there. Like I said, living room and kitchen. That's where people go. That's where people like to talk and like to eat. You know, so.
I'm like,
Those 2 rooms I'm picky about, but the rest I'm like, yeah.
Unless you have like
fine.
another room that goes to your kitchen. That's what my Nana has.
Yeah.
Yeah, her house is destroyed, but like when Christmas comes around or like when family get-togethers come around, it's spotless. I'm like, whoa, where did all that stuff just go? And yeah,
Exactly.
it's like stuffed in the corners. There it is. I'm just kidding. It's underneath the tables with the cloths. I'm just kidding. That's not true.
An Allegras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed Poky. How long are you gonna stay for Poky?
I don't know. It could be years. It could be end of this year. I really don't know. I haven't planned that far ahead. You know, I moved here and I wanted to be close to my family, and I got closer to my family. Now I just kind of want to get away from them again. Like, I guess I'm too close.
I feel like me and my family are not that connected because my mom goes to college and stuff, but like, it's fine with me.
Yeah.
Because I'll be out of the house soon, so.
One day, right?
When I'm 18. Right when it turns midnight, I'm out. When I'm 17, I'm looking for apartments, and then when I'm 18, I'm out.
Your idea might change
No.
at some point.
People say that. They're like, you're just going to change your mind. I'm like, no.
It might, though. You never know. You might gain a better relationship.
Our relationship's good. I'm not going to say it's bad or anything. I love my parents, but like...
Yeah, I felt that way too. And then ended up living there through half of college and then the other half out of home. You know.
Where did you go to college?
BYU, Idaho.
It's fun.
Yeah. It's close and it was cheap.
Yeah. You should have gone to ISU. I'm just kidding. I've never been to ISU, so I wouldn't know. I could pass it. I'm like, oh.
Nice.
Okay, tomorrow.
Yes, well, thank you.